What is up, y'all? Chilling here with two very special guests. You guys recognize ODI Productions, Odie, and the boy Mike Vastille making a appearance from Bali. So what's good? We're gonna bring you guys not only my knowledge from Facebook ads, but also from these two killers right here. 100,000s per month using Facebook ads. See you in a second. Oh, and by the way, ninjas, we had 5 winners here, and here for our giveaway. Gave away $10,000 worth of courses and a bunch of cash, and we're doing it the rest of this week, so make sure you don't miss out. All right, guys, while we're waiting for Mike and Odie to finish up a little interview, we're gonna jump right in. And as you guys can see, there's a little addition to the backboard here, the YouTube plaque. Seriously, thank you guys so much. I love you. I couldn't do any of this without you. I really appreciate you all so much. So what we're going to talk about today is how to find your perfect customers on Facebook. So this tool is one of the most important tools that people are just not utilizing, and it's called Audience Insights. So how you find this is by going in Business Manager. I just go to All Tools and Audience Insights here. You can also just Google Audience Insights. And Audience Insights allows you to do 3 really cool things, right? So you can do, choose an audience that is everyone on Facebook. You can see demographics related to people who are connected to your page, or you can see demographics related to any specific custom audience of people. Let's say you have an email list of 10,000 people and you want to see how many of them are men. You could do that with Audience Insights, right? And so we're just going to do everyone on Facebook to kind of demonstrate this, and we're going to show you a bunch of cool ways to kind of do this, right? Because what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to play around with interests so we can create perfect audiences, because Audience Insights does 2 very important things. It tells you what people like, who also like something. So for example, if someone likes Oprah, let's just use that as an example. So as we can see, is 54% women. This is Facebook just as a whole, right? Facebook as a whole has 54% women, 46% men in these specific age ranges, right? And we could go and see where they are located, location-wise, and et cetera, et cetera. So if we wanted to do Oprah, for example, we can type in Oprah Winfrey and watch this 54%, right? It's going to change. 83% of people who like Oprah Winfrey are women. And that's a very important point, right? Because if we're gonna sell a t-shirt, for example, with Oprah Winfrey's face on it, it probably makes a lot more sense to target women primarily rather than men, because only 17% of people who like Oprah Winfrey's page actually are men. Right? And so this is a really important way to be able to kind of hone down your audience, especially if you don't really know what your audience is, for example, comprised of. And so one of the other things, like let's say that you're starting a brand new product and you just have no idea where to start. Like if, for example, if I was selling like a pit bull related, maybe like a dog collar specifically for pit bulls that says like pit bulls are the best, right? I could type in pit bull here and make sure you don't choose the wrapper. But if you choose like I love pit bulls, like a fan page related to pit bulls, you can see demographics about these people. But let's say that you're selling a product that you just don't know. Like let's say that you want to get into the weight loss niche, but you just don't really know, what people who are interested in weight loss also like. So there's a couple ways to do this, right? You can do this within Audience Insights, or a way that no one talks about, right, is using Facebook's autofill feature. So in the actual just normal ad creation section here, if you've ever made an ad before, this is kind of the first screen that you see when you do go to set up an ad. So I guess let's go back just so we can see it. So if we go to create ad, and then we'll start again. Traffic, right? Let's just choose traffic, for example. This is the screen that we're going to see next. Right, and so detailed targeting. So let's say that I was gonna choose Oprah Winfrey. I could type in Oprah Winfrey right here. The point of Audience Insights is actually to find interests to put here, right? If you don't know things about your audience. And so let's use this for example. Let's say that we were gonna sell weight loss, we wanted to sell a weight loss product, or maybe we were passionate about weight loss, but we just didn't really know much about the niche. So I could literally type in weight loss, and Facebook is going to auto-populate all of these different things, right? Like extreme weight loss, lifestyle, coach mindy weight loss, drop away weight loss. Let's try extreme weight loss. So extreme weight loss right here. So I could type that in, but if I type that in, I wouldn't really know, are most of the people who like extreme weight loss men? Are they women? How old are they? What locations are they in? Because I'd want to target as closely as I could, right? Because I don't know what to put for age here. I don't know what to put for gender. And so what I would do is I would jump into Audience Insights, and let's just use extreme weight loss for an example, right? So we can literally type in extreme weight loss, choose it, and now we see that 90% of the people who are interested in extreme weight loss are women. Right? And so why would we ever waste advertising dollars advertising to men here when we know that 9 out of 10 people are women who are interested in this particular page on Facebook? And we can also see some other very important things, right? We can see that the age ranges here, 25 through 34 and 35 through 44 comprise, over almost 60% of the total people who like this particular Facebook page. And so we know our age ranges and we know our gender now just from using audience insights for literally 2 seconds, right? And so what we would do is we'd come in here and we'd go, 25 through 34, right? Because that's a big one. And then also 35 through 44. But we do see 24% of them up to 54. So we probably just go 25 to 54, just so we're not advertising to people who are going to be a waste of money, right? Because if they're under 25, they're not interested in extreme weight loss. And if they're older than 54, right, maybe they're a little bit too old to exercise or be interested in extreme kind of weight loss things, which makes a lot of logical sense, right? Because you always want to give it kind of a logical fact check. And so now we're going to be advertising to the correct age range because of audience insights, and we know that we're only going to target women, right? So now our audience is much more refined, which means our total reach is people who are significantly more likely to actually be interested in something that we were selling that was related to extreme weight loss. So that is one of the amazing ways that you can use audience insights. And if you have no idea, even where to start, you can use Facebook, the Facebook interest section right here, and you can just start typing a word like, dog, and you can see what other things Facebook is suggesting. So like dog collar or dog. It doesn't really matter what it is because Facebook just has so much data, dog collar boutique, dog owners, and we can take any of these things, no matter what it is, plug it into audience insights, and then get out all of this extremely valuable data that we can then further target and become, create more of a focus and create a more laser targeted audience that's going to prove to be much more profitable in the end. All right, guys, and we have a very special treat coming for you right now from the mind of 2 millionaire entrepreneurs. First up is the boy Mike Vestile, about to drop some absolute Facebook bombs on you. So here he goes.
Yo, okay, guys. So in this video, we're gonna go over some Facebook ads. So one of the things that we're gonna go over in this specific ones are how I find interest that no one really ever targets. Now, one of the biggest things, the problem with most entrepreneurs, especially like people that are in a dropshipping, right, or whatever, is they all target the same damn interest, right? And the problem with that is it's cool if you got in early, right? Like say if you started Facebook ads 2015, 2016, you're selling cap bracelets, you're targeting dentists in a specific region of whatever location you're in. It's cool because there's not that much competition, right? But as more people started flooding the space, it got harder because, think about it, dude. It's like banner blindness. When you see the same ad over and over again, it doesn't matter who's running that ad, right? That 100,000 people in the elephant niche has seen that exact same product. Now, the thing about marketing is you got to be very creative and you got to think outside of the box and how to reach your target demographic faster. And this is one way that I found it, because at the end of the day, what you guys are gonna understand is these people, they're not just freaking interests on your audience insights, right? These are real human beings with real problems that they need solved that your product can be the solution for, right? So what you got to do is actually dig deep into their psychology and what it is that they're actually like, develop more of a rounded character and then target that person as a whole. Okay, so this is exactly what I mean. Let's say you wanted to sell something in the cat niche, right? We'll go in and normally people go over here and then they'll type in something like, I love cats, right? And then everyone and their moms will literally create a Facebook ad with some freaking screenshot, being super lazy about it without even creating their own creative. And they're gonna come up here and they're gonna target all of these interests that have similar I love my cat shit. And then, I can swear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. And then let's just put cat, because this needs to be bigger. We'll do cat love, cat lovers. Is this it? Let's see how this is. Yeah, okay, so normally people will come up to here, they'll put an interest there, then they're gonna go over by the page likes, they're gonna sort it by affinity, and then they're gonna run an ad to this. And most of the time, back in the day, it would work really well. And heck, it could work well right now, but you would have to focus on the ad creative side for this to work, to really, pattern interrupt all of these people looking at your ad. So if you're starting off and you don't have the budget to create your own ads, to hire your own video people, to really get into Photoshop and create like those clickbaity images, the second thing you could do is just make a simple ad, but target the person more specifically, so it's almost like you're talking to that person. A really hot ad is when you get the right product in front of the right people with the right messaging. So what I like doing, it's gonna be like a little stalkerish. So if you're like okay with that, right? You go over to Facebook and you type in something like "I love cats." So ideally what happens when you organize things by post, you'll see all of your competitors most of the time, and you're gonna look for something with a bunch of engagement, right? So we're gonna scroll down, look for something with a lot of engagement so that you're letting other people's money basically spend for you so that you don't really have to spend it yourself. Let's go with this one, right? Pretend this was like a cat product or whatever. So ideally what I would do, right, and for just the sake of arguing, just pretend this is like a cat t-shirt. I would go into the comments and I would just like literally view all of these comments, open it as much as possible, right? We could actually do something else like love skulls, because I know skulls are fucking like really popular in the niche. Okay, perfect. This is literally like, all right, we didn't plan this out, guys. Like seriously, you're seeing this shit live, right? So love skulls. So what I would do, 1,000 comments, right? You would view all the previous comments right here, and I'm talking about like, yo, keep on going. Like that analogy, like, oh, you're only 6 feet away from gold. You got to think about how lazy your competition is right now, right? And they're not going to view all of the previous comments until all the 1,000 are basically shown, right? They're going to give up right away. So I would just keep on going until all these damn comments are like up. And like, I mean, like seriously, it doesn't matter if you're sitting here for like 5 to 10 minutes. You best be damn sure that if you're not keep on pressing view previous comments, your competitors are going to get further and further in it. Okay, so once you did it, and even though now I'm going to sound like a hypocrite because I'm not going to go over all the damn comments, right? This is just for the sake of argument. What I do is I'll do Command Find if you're on Mac and look for people that have actually bought it, because at the end of the day, you're looking for people that have buyer's intent. So if you like type in like buy or bought, or let's type in buy. Rick Raymond, JD said you have to buy this. LOL, I was dreaming. Okay, that's one good one. Let's go back to that actually. Or have got this. Let's type in that. Woo, I got one. Okay, Vivian. Thanks, Vivian. You just bought a necklace. You just bought a ring. So the next thing you want to do, and this is when it gets a little weird, but I mean, for marketing, you have to do whatever it takes to get into your niche audience, right? You have to like, like I was in the yoga niche. I was doing yoga. I was like getting deep in there to see what is it these like bougie girls like really love, and you'll find things that they like that no one else is targeting. So look at that. I'm gonna low-key stalk Vivian Lohman right now. Go to her likes, and the exact same thing, dude. I'm gonna keep on scrolling all the way down until, oh, she doesn't like that much pages. Usually, like, you're scrolling for, like, 30 minutes, man. Like, seriously, like, I hired a virtual assistant to keep on scrolling. So what you could do, right, is think about this, man. Like, people are well-rounded, so they don't just like freaking cat stuff. And most of the time, they're not even going to like the cat page because it's obvious that they like cats. But what you could start targeting are all these other things, and then also use these as filters, right? So you could like say, you could go to audience or the ads manager, and then you could do like say cats in general. And this is gonna be like 40 million or something, yeah, 20 million. Then you go back to your homegirl Vivian and be like, all right, Vivian, what else you like? And it looks like she's in Australia. You could look at any one of these, Skull Obsessed. So that's like an interest. Oh no, we were searching skulls, never mind. So you can even grab this, Skull Obsessed, go back to Audience Insight, plug that in there, and you could go into here and plug it into there, and then all these interests will pop up as well. And normally they do. I think this is just super niche. But like, look at this, dude, 4,000 affinity, gory details, skulls and shit. Like you could do all of these. I'm serious, man. There's like so much money to be made, and you got to think about it. Your competitors are lazy as hell, and they're just over here like doing an ad, the same damn ad from like AliExpress, and they're all targeting like skulls in general, while you're over here stalking Vivian and seeing what it is that she likes. And you could also target all of these, especially when you start scaling, you know, because like those 100,000 people, the moment they see the same ad, look at this, sugar skull culture. These are all ads that no one is really going to be looking at. But since you guys follow David and you guys are lifestyle ninjas and you guys are smart entrepreneurs and you guys are stalking the girls like Vivian and seeing what it is that they like, you know, you're going to beat your competition, man. So that's really it. That's like 2 cents right there. Yeah.
That was the boy, Mike Bastille, and now we're gonna bring in another fucking boss entrepreneur. And I'm swearing for the first time in my videos, we're not gonna monetize this one.
All right, hey, what's up, guys? ODR Productions here. I'm gonna give you guys a quick golden nugget for what is this behind me right here? I feel something on my back. I feel something on my back right now. So I'm going to give you guys a quick tip. This one's about social proof, which is so important, especially if you're trying to sell a product or service. You need to get that social proof to, you know, make it appear like people are raving about your product, that you have tons of happy customers. So one way that you can do this, first off, you know, I prefer to use video advertising for Facebook just because I do a lot of YouTube, and I believe video is just the future. It's more easily digestible. I think Facebook is moving towards, you know, promoting more video over just simple display ads and static image ads. So in this example, if you're going to create a video advertisement, what you want to do first is you want to post it. So this is a company that I did some ads for Facebook. And what we did is we actually posted the video rather than just uploading it to use it as an ad. We posted it to their page. And once we posted it, we then ran that post as the advertisement rather than creating an advertisement that just happens to have a video that we uploaded. Now, as you can see here, massive social proof from running this post as an ad. And the plus side to doing it this way is that anyone who goes on your Facebook fan page, they actually see all of the social proof. So for this post that we did, you can see over 300,000 views, over 1,000 shares, over 1,000 likes, just crazy engagement. And the thing is, you guys get to see that. Now, if you want to take things a step further, you can add instructions to increase engagement, like telling people to tag their friends. You can include that at the end of the video. You can include that in the description of the video. But basically, you just want to hype up this piece of content and get as much likes, as much shares, as much everything as possible. You know, get them to tag their friends and just create something that has this viral effect. Because things that, you know, look viral or appear to be viral, you know, insanely popular, crazy social proof, and it just makes it that much easier to sell your product or service when so many other people see other people, you know, using your product or, you know, engaging with your content. So that's all I have for you guys. It's pretty quick, but honestly, it's a game changer. If you're going to do video advertising or any sort of ads on Facebook, you want to get the social proof so other people who discover you in the future get to see all of that.
Boom.
How's that?
That is ODI Productions and Mike Bastille coming to you live from Kevin David's channel in beautiful San Diego. So that, guys, is audience insights. You know, that's how there's a, you know, a couple of really cool tricks, how to get social proof, how to actually dig deeper on specific interests, and then how to use audience insights to find out a ton of information about your customers, right? To find out what pages they like, to find out if somebody likes Oprah Winfrey's page, what other pages are they much more likely to also like, so that we can then target them more and more narrow, more and more targeted audience, and more laser targeted means more and more profit on Facebook ads, guys. So that is how to steal your competitors' customers by targeting those pages, right? Narrowing your audience based on those interests, and then making a bunch more money once that you've really laser targeted your audience to only show advertisements to them if they're significantly more likely to be interested. And if they're interested, then they're significantly more likely to buy, guys. So we will see you on the next one.